Yes, we are back from the show 19. My shortstop is 2021. I'll get to that later.
Coming to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of these.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for one on the first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, they have to expect that Josh Donaldson is going to step up soon. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
My third start. Go ahead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin White. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. And their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Davis.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin White, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And that misses. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. And he pops it up. Lindor is there. And the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin White. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Line drive to center field. Allen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in for the Indians, Jake Bowers. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It does very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a play.
So now Carlos Santana, his career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Softly down the line toward first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Here now is Jake Bowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball to short. Reined in. Ninth inning coming. Ready now, Justin White. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. Luplow is there, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Bobby Law. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's been... We're just a few blocks.
82.
In now, Justin White, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Greg Allen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Greg Allen.
The 1-2 pitch. Ground out to short. To his right, White. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Stepping in, Justin White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Slice down the left side, but foul. Line drive to left. Bowers is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, Jordan.
The 0-1 on its way.
Luplow.
Popped him up. White is there, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Justin White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Royals draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because of
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Working for the punch out and the offer. Line drive snagged on a short hop. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning ending.
Striding into the box, Justin White. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right.
4-2 the final score today. Cleveland took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.
Got a hit. from the right side. 81. Well, it's just 80. That's 81. Yep. Reaction 83, fielding 85, home accuracy 78, home strength 71. Get that up.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston.
Fenway Park.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Justin White. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
White.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch.
And in steps Scott Kingery, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Scott Kingery.
We should not expect me to hit that shit.
White scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no. Stepping up now, Justin White. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay.
Standing in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scott Kingery.
Come on, Golden Blood.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. To short. White fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Justin White. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate.
Beat him.
The fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Up the middle. On to Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that. Red Sox. Settling in now, Justin White. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Justin White.
First pitch of the at-bat. To third. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
He said, no, I ain't trying to go.
Here's the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Going to the crib.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin White. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. There's one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double with a man on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will a run, a hit. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Devers.
Next young.
Knocked him up. White has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
9 minutes.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Justin White. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 54 thus far as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin White. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Talent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle.
Got it.
Here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down, it was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Lifetime versus David Price. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. And now the runner's trying for third. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Justin White, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now the first pitch here from Price. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
The first baseman, number
Here's Jed
3.
Jerko now. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with
Now
that.
batting,
For him to get a
right
knock
fielder,
on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Bonifacio.
Struck him out. So 2 men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the former All-Star, Zach Cozart. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And now at the plate, Justin White. He singled his last time up.
Justin White.
Back up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Justin White. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
I heard it.
And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Somebody said he's juice.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser.
Here's C.J. Cron now. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Popped up. Cozart waits on it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Kansas City Royals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Jackson Generals, 3 runs.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this. So digging in now, Justin White. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Justin White.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score.
Oh, track.
Now batting, Justin White. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Ready for another chance, Justin White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. 3-run home run down the line in right, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Maldonado.
Chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's
now
1 for 2 in this
the
one.
First baseman.
The 2-1 home.
Cron.
Popped him up. White over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches. Digging in to try it again, Justin White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Absolutely jump all over.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bradley Jr.
Hit back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Royals 9 and the Red Sox 7. Ready once again, Justin White. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Renda at second. Martinez on at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Snyder fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Bradley.
Ball sent back up the middle. Snyder gloves it. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Royals with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jake Junis earns his 8th victory of the season. Chris Sale couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jordan Hicks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri.
Let's play ball. That's ball four. Heat safe.
Hoskins, a runner at second with one away.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Bronco.
Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to... At the plate, Justin White. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the former All-Star, Zach Cozart. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in, Francisco Cervelli. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. 0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands. Standing in, Justin White. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Digging in, Justin White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well. Swing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Justin White, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Cousins is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
10-2 the final in this game. The Phillies put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Trevor Richards earns win number 4 on the season. Mike Leake struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned.
10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left
just off I-70 on the coming to the plate now, Justin White, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by 4.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point.
Into the box now, Justin White. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin White. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he will get there to make the run. Into the box, Justin White. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Justin White. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
White.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 5-2 the final today. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino earns win number 7 on the season.
To the pitch. No God-like numbers in this boy ain't even in the goddamn. All-Star game. It's coming up. Oh, excuse me. Three games back. Okay. We can make a run for it now. Back. 2 games back. When I'm the Indians, I need to beat them when I play. Short.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Daniel Norris gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny? The all-time hit streak record, he continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, he
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that... Ready now for the White Sox, Justin White. And first pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. At the plate, Joaquin Fernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Digging in now, Justin White. He singled his last time up. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball.
I don't do. Cold on a damn gun. What the fuck is that? Yeah, he next. I on him because I got home runs off of him. He done started pitch. I got 2 off of him. Got 9 hits off of him. 4, 5, 5, 10. So we're going off of hits on him. On all of them. On them.
Like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Redder.
The 3-0. There's ball 4. In now is Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. That's popped up. Scope ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Daniel Polka.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin White. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But quick hands over there at 3rd as he takes it for the second out.
Unless there's an amazing turnover.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-2 tonight's
Fans,
final.
our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 8 runs.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit. Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Polka will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Adolis Garcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0, and he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates.
My bad.
Stepping into the box, Justin White. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll dive back in. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit out towards second. Goodrum is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-0 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
On to first. Next for the Tigers, Grayson Greenier reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. White is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Jacoby Jones.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Polka makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Justin White, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the... Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-1. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, White. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now, Justin White. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Murphy is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in, Justin White, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now, Joaquin Fernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The White Sox down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Detroit came through late.
2 out of 3. We'll take it. One. I just see a second. I did not see a one. This is a third. Twins, man. 3-1-30.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the... Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees,
from the stretch, here's the pitch.
Swing
and a miss, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First delivery to him on the way. He's on the ground over to first. Trumbo has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
Come on, man.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now he'll step off. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mancini has it in his sights, and that's the 3rd out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Drilled on the ground to short. Wilkerson right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mullins ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
I didn't see it on the court right here.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots to first. Trumbo moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run.
Leading off the inning,
Luke Voigt,
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
On the outside. Go.
I got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the outside, man.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Back to the mound. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Bomber. In now, Aaron Judge. He set to lead us off in the whole half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Judge playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Mullins going back, still ranging back. See you later, over the wall, a home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
It is what it is.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling.
Got him lucky, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Keep going.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Popped up. Cisco is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now. Luke Voigt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes, and when you do that, you really make
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. In there, and it's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Now another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
I'm set with the 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. This is chopped down the third baseline. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit hard to first. Trumbo ranges to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
Man, I gave up 2 home runs, though. God damn. Them Yankees, though. Y'all know that milk spoil, right? That milk spoil. Alright, cool.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale. Chris Sale will be the starter. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
He's set. Here it comes. 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Sink, through the sink.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Call a split.
Swung on and hit toward VR at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short.
In the hole. He launched that hole.
Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Betts leads off second with 1 gun in the inning.
Drop it out the box.
Hit back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Comes set. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
They want the sink.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Oh, it's it. Slider. Slider.
The next 0-2.
Splitter. Oh, they hit
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
So that splitter.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And one away now here in the Boston third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Centeno, the former Ranger, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over.
Leading
First
off
pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Let's get it right here. Let's get it.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Straight mix. Straight mix. Straight mix. Straight mix.
And the splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Watch it. Straight mix.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Nunez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left same level. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave them loaded through 4, still tied, 0-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-2 pitch, and he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up now, Juan Centeno. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Looking at it.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Pitch popped up. Nunez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. VR scoops it up, and there's one down now. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's got time.
And he'll step off. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Digging in once again, Juan Centeno. No hits to this point.
Juan Centeno.
First offering on its way. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Mancini going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with it. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Chaz Rowe claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Gilmartin closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
So you got to go more than 7 innings to get the win. So how Eagles come in and take the win, though?
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,700.
From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kaufman.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Justin White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues.
Leading off the inning, Justin White, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's only 2 for 10 and a dive, but he's back in there. White gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos Coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Brett Phillips will bat next. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Robbie Grossman. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a double steal try here. And he popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Darwin Lugo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
To second for 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Justin White.
Shortstop, Justin.
He's set and the pitch. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castellanos.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back. Tommy Chiavacci is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Splash landing. It's into the fountain for a monster home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kaufman. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 14.
Grounded to short. White gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Justin White. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center, and his power surge continues. And even 60 for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the end.
Leading off the inning, Harold Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Ready to take his hacks again, Justin White, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Pitch out, nothing doing. Well hit, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jed.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Now batting, Zach Kozar.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looped out toward third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Justin White will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. So digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Candelario.
Ready on 0-2. Out towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is. Across to score. Ready to take his hacks again, Justin White, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro comes up with it, and there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Theo Copeland. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 2-1. Ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 tonight. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jake Junis earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a matchup of division. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin White, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Castro. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Jacoby Jones, the next to hit, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jacoby Jones.
Toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Digging in to try it again, Justin White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the cutter got him swinging. So a runner at first now with 1 away. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Darwin Lugo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, White. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. At the plate, Justin White. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. 6-4 the outcome today. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rich Lorenz wins his 3rd of the season. Joe Jimenez wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.